Hey, Noli.
Yep.
Did Jake say what time he's going to come into the studio?
He didn't say what time he wasn't going to come into the studio.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I just finished walking the block. My bags are not packed. I'm ready.
Unpacked?
Why?
Yeah, it's almost New Year's, guys.
Yeah, no, it's New Year's. Why do you have an unpacked bag for New Year's?
You guys don't walk around the block with an empty suitcase on New Year's Eve? Hello? It's just only a huge tradition in Mexico, Ecuador, Colombia, Panama. Anyone? Bueller?
Bueller.
I've never celebrated New Year's in any of those places, so I have no idea.
I've never heard of Bueller, Mexico.
You know the joke. Guys, we're going to talk about some weird traditions around the world that we should maybe all be doing. Maybe? I don't know. That's what we're doing.
I'll pack my suitcase. Let's get...
No,
don't pack my suitcase.
Pack your suitcase. It has to be empty. That's
Okay.
the key.
Deal.
It has to be like anything could happen this year.
Okay.
Wait, do you guys hear that? I hear a title right now.
Happy New Year!
Champagne.
So let's start from the biggest, most important American tradition
Of course.
that has ever existed.
Of course.
The ball drop.
It happened when I was 13.
This is the happiest day of my life! I think my testicles are dropping!
Yeah. It was a big moment for you.
Yeah,
it was a big moment for all of us.
Yeah. Thank you. You guys were there. You remember.
Yeah. Well, you are not the only one who had a ball drop. The whole country has a ball drop. And not just the biggest, most popular, I guess, famous one. I almost said important, but I don't know if it is more important. When you hear the others, you
might question
You'll
things.
wonder.
Yeah.
But of course, the Times Square ball drop.
Yes.
Technically not a ball at all. It is a geodesic sphere.
Really?
You all know, yes.
A little Buckminster Fuller action going there,
For
huh?
those of you who are wondering what a geodesic even means,
Yeah, I don't know.
It is the shortest route between 2 points when you're dealing with a sphere. Do you ever wonder how, when you take flights, how it looks like it's not going the fastest way?
Yeah.
Well, if it's not going the fastest way according to a straight flat line.
Yeah.
But if you're going on a globe or on a sphere, you have to go different directions to get from yard to yard to get around the globe. Whoa. So it's what it is. Basically, it's a bunch of little triangles that are put together to make a sphere
amazing.
out of all these little triangles. And those triangles are made of Waterford crystal.
Whoa, that's really expensive.
Yeah, it's a very expensive ball. The ball weighs almost 12,000 pounds.
Holy
We've been doing it since 1907.
That's a long time.
Over 30,000 LED lights sparkling that bad boy.
Incredible.
And it's 12 feet across.
That's huge.
It's a big old ball,
It's way
baby.
bigger than it looks on TV.
Yeah. No,
And the
it's
camera
way-
adds 20 pounds.
It does. Yeah, it does.
20,000 pounds.
20,000 pounds.
Yeah, almost 30. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's the New Year's ball drop, the most famous of all ball drops. But I don't want to talk about the New Year's ball drop because
Okay.
lots
Yeah,
of
forget
people
that place.
drop
Yeah.
things.
They do?
They do. And I don't know why, but they do.
They drop it like it's hot?
They drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear them.
So some of the other ball drops, so one of the more famous ones in New Orleans, they used to do a giant gumbo pot.
Ooh, count me in for that.
Wait a minute. Is it filled with gumbo?
No, I think it's like a representative gumbo pot. They don't do it anymore because they decided a fleur-de-lis would be better.
Okay.
I was going to say, it's like that
like a
scene in The
giant-
Office
Hilarious.
when
Yeah.
Kevin drops the chili.
Yeah, I was like, here's the gumbo pot.
I'm serious about this stuff. I toast my own ancho chilies.
Like if it was a full gumbo pot with
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
gumbo that was dropping down and then they could actually spill it, then everybody'd be fed.
You get forks.
Sign
Yeah.
me up.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
in.
yeah.
But now they don't do that anymore.
Now it's a fleur-de-lis, but
Okay.
you see that sometimes. It's like when they're
Right.
doing the New Year's kicking Eve
Yeah.
celebration. They'll sometimes show in New
fresh.
Orleans that they're dropping that thing.
Right.
Another drop that's pretty less famous but kind of cool is they drop a mushroom in Pennsylvania.
Ooh, they drop mushrooms
They
in
drop
Pennsylvania?
mushrooms. Everybody drops mushrooms in
dude.
Pennsylvania.
So Pennsylvania, Happy New Year's.
Yeah, all the Pennsylvanians get together. They all drop mushrooms. They enjoy the. No, it's like this
giant.
like LED mushroom that's about 12 feet tall and then a good size. It's not as dramatic as some of the other things, but kind of cool. You know, it's a good mushroom being dropped. Atlanta has a peach, which makes kind of sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
The
There's
only
a lot of
problem
peaches
is,
out there.
ever since COVID, they've been having trouble with their peach situation. They've had some, you can't do celebrations at the time while COVID's going on, but then they had issues with locations. They had issues with the peach itself, and they actually have not had the peach since COVID. It's very exciting for the people of Georgia.
It's back.
The peach is back this year.
The peach is back. Both of those are very Mario. You've got a mushroom drop and a peach drop.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
We're all dropping stuff. It's crazy. But these aren't the ones that I really wanted to get to.
Okay.
Right.
The one that excites me the most weighs over 2 tons,
Whoa.
is hoisted by a massive crane,
Okay.
sits high above the skies to celebrate the greatest thing in Wisconsin.
Oh.
A chunk of cheese.
I knew it. I knew it.
Wait a minute.
As soon as the words Wisconsin escaped your mouth, I was like, oh, it's going to be cheese, baby. It's going to be cheese.
It's amazing.
That's amazing.
This company actually makes a gigantic 2-ton block of cheese.
Incredible.
2-ton block of cheese.
They cover it in lights. They lift it with a crane,
I'm in.
and they drop it to celebrate the New Year's in Wisconsin, home of cheese. Thank you very much. That is the greatest ball drop of all the ball
That is
drops.
the greatest ball drop of all time because I want to get all the people around it and everybody just gets to go take a bite for New Year's. That would
when
be
you say they drop it, they literally just go, and the whole thing just goes blah.
And then the
everybody
cheese
just-
flies, people
Yes.
scream, there's dead dogs.
Party
it's nuts.
fondue.
Everybody's died. No, it's they slowly lower it.
that's no fun.
every year they're like, why do we keep dropping this cheese? We're killing half of our community.
Yeah, but the people who don't die get the cheese bits and they get to eat them, which is quite fair.
Hey, you got to toughen up in Wisconsin.
That's right, man. The Kurds, they just get in the way.
Survive the curd storm.
Exactly. That's my piece.
That's it.
I just
It's
wanted to
amazing.
talk about dropping.
Oh, yeah, you had to.
That was it.
Drop it like it's hot.
You drop it like it's
So
hot.
that's it.
That's right.
Done.
Well, it's funny. I
Mic
got some
drop.
dropping stuff.
Okay, tell
All
me.
right, here is fact number 2.
Oh my
Fact
God.
number
My
2.
favorite place on earth, if I were to ever go there, I have not yet, but I will someday. Italy.
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 Italia.
That's a place.
Right around New Year's Day, don't walk under windows.
Why?
I would
Boys,
never.
they throw pots. They throw pans. They throw suitcases.
What?
And they even sometimes throw their children. No, they don't throw their children. But
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Things got real in Italy.
they even throw clothes, but they even throw appliances out their windows.
Why?
Even if they're on height, like the 2nd or 3rd and 4th floor.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Even if they do that, they throw that stuff out the
Dude.
window. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty great. And here's why. Out with the old and with the new. The stuff that doesn't bring you joy. You know the whole Maria Kondo thing? Like, it doesn't spark joy.
Doesn't spark joy.
The whole Japanese side
They
of things.
throw it out their window.
They throw it out the window.
Whose job is it to pick that crap up?
Mama Celeste, she leave it on the street.
Just for you.
She puts it on your pizza.
Can you imagine? Like, there's just one morning where you wake up and you're like, suitcase, couch, refrigerator, vacuum cleaner, frying pans. Like, just stuff everywhere.
Oh,
It's
yeah, no,
crazy.
totally. They even like throw full-on furniture, like couches and stuff like that.
So
And it-
basically, college students roam through the streets afterwards to pick up what they're going to be putting in the
That
dorm.
would be the move. Is
Yeah.
if you're a young person starting your life, you wait till New Year's, your whole apartment furnished
Done.
overnight.
Exactly. So it's just basically to let go of the whole past unhappinesses and things like that. It's all symbolic, but at the end of the day, it's a great way to clean your apartment, I gotta say. And for a guy that just likes to burn it all down, you guys know me, just throw it out of your apartment and just be like, you know what, I'm done with this. So yeah, the Italians, I don't know why they throw like couches and stuff, but yeah, hey man, I'm for it because I've got some old couches in my house, and I wish I could just throw that thing out the window.
I love it.
I love it, and I'm going to start doing it.
I'm in. I want to start throwing everything out of my house.
I want to throw everything outside my house. That's amazing.
That's mine.
Italians are throwing furniture.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, I'm going to close this out once again with another country, one that we've all been to. We've been to together. We've been to Spain.
España.
Hola, señorita. Do you like gazpacho?
I've been to Spain.
Yes. And so while I was researching weird, unusual, well, they're not weird. I don't want to say that about you, Spain. They're totally fine. But to us, they seem a little different. But while I was looking up Spain, I saw 2. So I'm going to do a double whammy here real quick.
I don't think it's a problem to say weird when you figure that we're dropping mushrooms, peaches, and chunks of cheese.
That's true. We
In the
do.
United
That
States.
is absolutely a fair point because if I saw people in Spain being like, those weirdos are dropping cheese bricks and killing half their city, then I would be like, yeah, we're weird.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Yeah.
You're weird, Spain.
Weirdos.
No, the first one is hilarious. I just loved the name of it. This is a thing called the L'Homme dels Nasos, which is from Catalan folklore. Am I saying
Catalan.
that right? Catalan folklore.
baby.
That translates to the man of the noses. Okay, this dates back a long ways to their folklore. So the tradition is this. There is the man of noses,
Yes.
who has a nose for every day of the year. And
Good.
every day he loses one of the noses.
Oh, no.
And so
He has
Like-
365 noses.
on January 1st, he has 365 noses. So this is the cute thing.
Okay.
How
And
is
he
it
loses
cute?
every
That's
day.
terrifying.
He loses one. So if he likes it, he's like, oh, where'd I put my nose?
I know. So this is what
That's messed
parents.
up.
This is what parents in Spain tell their children on December 31st. They go, gotta go find the man of noses. It takes a minute for them to age and realize, well, they're running out in the streets and looking for the man of noses, the L'Homme dels Nasos.
Yeah.
But on December 31st, he has one nose. So he's any of us.
He could be anybody.
He could be any of us.
He could be anyone.
That's the fun game, is that like he shows up then. So they actually, in places like Barcelona, they have parades where they do those big masks.
Yeah.
And they have the guy
yeah.
with a giant nose. And there's even like moments where right at the stroke of midnight, when it switches over, that you're supposed to be able to find him finally, but he's always covered in sheets because he has no more noses left. And so the kids like kind of
It's really messed up.
I kind of love it though. So
This is
that
the kind of awesome story that a grandfather comes up with when
Totally.
he's just trying to distract the kids. Like,
Totally.
go run.
Go
Why do
on.
we have to run? Because you have to find the guy with the noses. Why's the guy with the noses? All right, let me
He's
tell you a story.
got a nose for every day of the year, and on December 30th, and he says that to them every day of the year, and then it's like New Year's Eve, and the kids are running, looking around for this multi-nosed creature, and one of the old enough kids is like, "Wait, it's December 30th. He's got one nose, Grandpa!" You know what I mean? It's so great. It's so cute.
Wow.
So I wanted to do that.
That's
one.
not weird at all.
No, I'm actually going to start using it. I'm bringing it over to America. Then the last one was there's a Spanish tradition in other regions of there called Las 12 uvas de la suerte, which translates to the 12 grapes of luck. So this tradition involves eating
On the 12th grape of luck.
exactly eating one grape with each chime of the clock at midnight. So you have to have 12 grapes in front of you. Now
Yeah.
that's gonna be something you do in your house. It's something you can do in public. Sometimes people do it on like big events.
Yeah.
But you have to put one in your mouth every single chime, and they have to be completely chewed. And so one thing that's
That
difficult
reminds me
is
of Chubby Bunny. You guys ever play that game?
Oh, I love Chubby Bunny.
Something. Oh, bunny.
Chubby Bunny, bitch!
what's Chubby Bunny?
Chubby Bunny, you either put like raisins or marshmallows or something, and you put them
Marshmallows
on, and
are
you
the
say
best.
Chubby
Yeah.
Bunny. Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting one, and you have to say Chubby Bunny, and you have to keep doing it until you can't say Chubby Bunny.
This did not make it to where I grew up. I never knew of Chubby Bunny.
Well, it's not weird.
Oh, no, it's
Not-
not,
not
weird.
at
It's
all.
not weird. So you have to put them in your mouth, and this can be difficult if you have grapes that have seeds. Right?
yeah.
Because they have to be very good with like chewing and getting rid of the seed, because you cannot be spitting out, you can't be throwing in the grape and then spitting out the previous
And
grape.
in Europe, most of the grapes have seeds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you got to be really good at this, and you got to do it efficiently. So you have to eating one grape with each chime of the clock at midnight, finishing all grapes within the minute. Exactly. People do this in huge public places.
Wow.
Now they
That is fun.
Yes, they believe that each grape represents a month of the new year.
Okay.
They believe that eating grapes will bring good luck and prosperity in the new year. And then this is a nice little touch. Sometimes wearing red underwear to increase the luck.
Oh.
Put on your red underwear.
Man.
So, in the last thing, it says sometimes dropping a gold ring into a glass of cava and not swallowing it. So, all this stuff, they believe that this tradition in these regions of Spain started in the late 1800s when Madrid, where we were, they started imitating French customs. They were trying to be more French, and that's why the grapes landed there. The red underwear, the drop in the ring. It's very French.
I love how it's like basically the French were like, yes, we make the wine. And you're like, oh, we don't have the wine here, but
Eat grapes as fast as you can.
Spanish wine's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I got to shout out to Spanish wine.
Shout out to Spanish wine.
Spanish wine's awesome.
This show's been brought to you by Spanish Wine.
Send us some.
Send us some cases. So that's it. As we prepare to enter 2024 into 2025, those are some fun little traditions. And there's a lot more out there that you guys can dig in, but we thought we'd give you some fun things about the ball drop, about Spain, about, what was yours again? Italy.
Something he said.
I don't know. I've already forgotten everything we just talked about. But that was New Year's on Upward Spiral.
Hey, Ollie.
Yes, Clayton.
Any weird traditions in Australia?
No, man.
No, man, we're cool.
No, man, we're cool.
Man, we're good.
We drink a lot.
Yeah.
There it is.
I was going to say that's the tradition I was familiar with.
Yeah.
We used to run around banging pots and pans in my house as a kid. But that's a normal thing, right?
Oh my gosh, just like in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
That was pretty much what it looked like.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land, if you have any strange traditions on your New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, let us know in the comments. You guys ready to strap in?
I am ready.
Oh my gosh, is it time?
It's time.
For your catapult.
Who wants to get crazy for New Year's? Who wants to get crazy for New Year's? Who wants to get crazy for New Year's?
Good night, everybody.
That's fun.
Spiral, upward spiral.